As you said, of course, Klein with a gorgeous one. Big turn coming. Oh, it does come in. Is that the stone cold biscuits for Mr. Klein?
A straight flush, courtesy of the
My
seven
God.
of spades, leaves the field drawing dead.
Obviously, Brewer, a fairly special kind of chap. Klein, 10-9 suited in the cutoff. Announces himself. And here he is.
Yeah, he'll not be losing a damo. But TBD how Michael elects to proceed. A flat from a damo on the button opens the door for this Jack-10 offsuit for Foxen. Along he comes. Now to Bonomo. 10-6 suited. Price feels right for speculation. And he joins the party, closing the action. 4 players, 3 of whom hold a 10. Jack in the window, followed by a 9 and an 8, and all 3 of those players whom hold a 10 have themselves an open-ender. Bill Klein, though, has a little bit prettier version with the open-ended straight flush draw. Foxen with top pair. Currently holding the lead. Klein following through for 60,000 into the 155.
That he is, Ali, and likely a call here from Foxen will push Bonomo out with just the naked open-ender of sorts, although we shall see. It is a fairly friendly bet. Some reverse implied here at times for Bonomo. Odd little spot. Let's defer. To the great Justin Bonomo. He's in. As you said, of course, Klein with a gorgeous one. Big turn coming. Oh, it does come in. Is that the stone cold biscuits for Mr. Klein?
A straight flush, courtesy of the
My
7
God.
of spades, leaves the field drawing dead.
And note that both of his opponents have a straight as it stands now, Ali, so what a tremendous spot for Klein.
Foxen has checked his straight. Bonomo checks his as well. Oh yeah, you can't fault Bill Klein for taking a gulp there. Look back and indeed, you, my friend, have a straight flush.
Comes with 140. If Foxen were to march forward with a call, which is highly uncomfortable, I think most of us can feel that. 3 spades there. Not the nut straight to boot, but a straight nonetheless. Very curious to see Bonomo's procedures following this.
Yeah, where are the boys at?
Fairly uncharted waters here. It was 4 ways on the flop. Now it's 3 ways. We're likely chopping or losing, but nonetheless, a straight is a straight. And what a dynamite spot for Bill Klein. He's going to pick up a massive pot, cross the million mark, I do believe. He's just thinking pair the board.
Oh, and the board indeed does pair. Unfortunately for him, nobody has a boat, and he blocks the 9.
May very well have not been thinking pair the board, actually. That's confusing, but perhaps some 2-pair lurks. Foxen checks. Gazes over at Bonomo, who will be doing the same, I believe, in relatively short order. Klein with 465, 755 out there. Wow, Ollie.
The rest has got to be en route here.
Certainly close to it.
No reason to hold anything back.
Well, this is a customary tournament principle. You leave yourself a few, balance it out with your bluff so you have some life.
I'm all in.
He's going for them all. Ali, and what an odd little spot here for both men. Foxen out in pretty short order. And for Bonomo, he has visions of ace of spades, queen, king of spades, queen, ace of spades, king, so on. These are the hands that we're really keeping an eye on.
Kind of unfortunate that Bonomo is left.
And I'm by no means saying that he should have folded flop, but I do think it was a consideration when Klein bets into 3 opponents and then Foxen calls. I might be off base on this, but certainly uncomfortable navigations on. But anyway, it was the nut bad run out, and we've run into a straight flush. And
yeah, sort of Bonomo has been left with the task of looking up Bill in this spot as Foxen passed the buck with his straight. Texture just bad with 3 spades.
It's bad, but we have clear targets. And Klein open cutoff, but we have to find hands that bet flop for starters. These naked ace of spade hands have to fire flop into 3 people, so perhaps ace king is not in the equation. Maybe it's down to ace queen or king queen with the 1 spade. Seem to be 6 some odd combos of those, and then we have to get really creative. I think Bonomo's going to let this one go after some deliberation. I mean, this would really be a hero call of the highest order.
This 465 is a good chunk of his 1-1.
Oh, absolutely. A vital sort of chunk. And even the overcall on turn is a little sketch. You know how it is in poker too, Ollie. Sometimes when somebody has the stone cold nuts, it feels weird. It feels like air. This is something I've encountered many times over the years. It just does not feel right for a variety of reasons. And it's like, it's 6 queens or what have you. This is an example of that where it's, I suppose Justin might be thinking about counterfeited 2 pairs, but this is really a reach for Klein to take this line with something like Jack 8. Is that a time bank or the hand? It's another time bank. I mean, and Klein not exactly a lunatic out there.
No, he's not known for being.
But he has it in him, without a doubt. But
this is effectively a bluff
oh
catcher.
My God, he does pay it off, and he'll see the bad news. And
yeah, shakes his head. A big misstep for Bonomo. And
this seemingly was multiple missteps, perhaps, in this hand from Bonomo to be continued.
165? Yes, sir.
It happens. Nobody is immune to some missteps. And what a tremendous pickup for Bill Klein, who may be the chip leader now, Ali.
Allow the dust to settle. And indeed, Bill Klein, the improbable chip leader now. A massive haul for him.
Always a 9.
Always a 9.
Almost 1.7 in that pot.
That's your second best hand of the career.
On a straight.
puts him at the top of the leaderboard, ahead of Foxen by half a
Out
million.
of nowhere.